Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning, and I better sort by this column or we will be lost here, we watch for volume spikes to happen in these two columns. Once we see a spike happening, we immediately click on that stock, come down here and check the current bar volume to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a specific number. We just like to see these numbers constantly moving and the volume increasing. This current bar volume is the last candle here. It's the volume in that candle. And once we confirm we have enough volume, we look down here at the Dominator Master Indicator. We want to see these green bars, which are buyers, growing, and we want them to be taller than this yellow average volume line. That tells us that there are more buyers coming into this stock than average and that the price may rise. If you get into a stock, you got to make sure that this indicator is also moving north. The green part of this line is buyers, the red part is sellers. So as they're buying, this line is rising as well. These bars are breaking above the average yellow volume line. And if you get into this stock, you hang on until you start seeing the sellers coming on board, which would be the red part of this bar. That's when you want to make your decision to sell partial shares or sell all of them. So to recap very quickly, a volume spike, check the volume, look down here to see if we have green bars breaking above the yellow line. Is this indicator moving up? And then we make our decision to get in or not. If you are new here, I highly suggest you come to these live streams and watch them live, but do it the old-fashioned way. Put a piece of paper on your desk or table or chair or wherever you are. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. And if you are profitable on paper, then you can slowly move over to real cash. So if you decide to start trading with real cash, make sure you only trade 1 to 10 shares. If you are profitable trading those small share sizes, then the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, thank you for joining me this morning, and make sure that your active trader TIF is selected to EXT, which stands for extended hours, or you will not get a trade in on this pre-market session. And if you are new here and you've loaded these indicators, right click on the title, edit formula, and make sure the EXT box is checked at the top. And we have about 2 minutes to go before the market opens. Haven't seen very much moving around. A couple of penny gains here, a nickel or a dime, but then they drop off. So the top of the hour will tell us more information about if we're going to get a play or not. Hopefully we will get blessed this morning. Also, I want to mention that I build indicators and I teach you how to use these indicators. But I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice from these live streams to make a trade. Make sure that you reach out to the proper authorities. All right, about 30 seconds to go. And good morning, YouTubers. You are on board this morning. All right, let's see where we're headed here. Watching for volume spikes. PLTR making a small move. Not seeing any numbers moving. I'm watching for moving numbers in these lists. SANA. This stock moved very well in after hours trading yesterday. Did quite well on it. Maybe it'll continue to move this morning. Continuing to watch these volume spike numbers to see if anything else may move while we wait to see what this one's going to do. Climbing up very slowly. The green dominator bars are breaking the yellow line. Hopefully that there will be more buyers to come in here. I'm kind of waiting to see if we're going to break this level here. I know I'm giving up a lot of profit to this line, but I want to be sure if I'm going to hit it hard, I want it to be certain that it's going to continue rising. Volume is still quite low on this stock. Maybe others will come in and bring it up a little bit more. Good job, Greg B. and John. Levi, it's going to be a while before I can get out of these live streams and assist you. It's probably faster if you submit a support ticket on Discord. They can help you much faster than I can. CURR. Pushing up a little higher now, $2.80 to $3. That was about 20 cents right there in that little spike. The buyers are still coming in. Want to watch these bars closely. If you see any red here, that's profit taking. Doesn't mean they're selling off. It just means they're taking some profit. Price continuing to rise now, 319. Always take some profit on each candle spike. That way you're locking something in. Looks like the run may be over here. They are trying to take profits. They could sell off at any moment. But don't let me talk you out of the trade. You may see something different than my comments. The buyers are coming back in. We may break up higher on this stock. My blessing indicator looks good. It's pointing north, seeing some slight red here. It pops in and pops out. Profit taking going on. The price held on. Maybe some more buyers will come in to drive it up a little higher. We do have wicks on the bottom. The buyers are driving it back up as they're trying to sell it off. Good job, D-Man. Levi, if you don't have access after joining, there's nothing I can assist you with. You will have to get with WAP support. Let them know you did not receive Discord access after your purchase. I don't control their side of the platform. It's going to be between you and them. If they can't assist you, like I suggested, hit a support ticket. They are familiar with this issue and they can help you. And I don't understand why you can't submit a support ticket. Everybody else seems to do it. Maybe you got something clicked wrong on your side, and this stock is still flying. CURR. Pushing up now to 370. $389, $395 on that spike. Nice run for this little stock. Good job, Terry. I'm still hanging on. I'm going to wait and see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to bail here. 50 cents a share, 1,000 shares, $500. Thank you, Milo. It still may not be over. Nice green bars of buyers coming in. Let's see if we get one more push to the upside. A few profit takers here. Good job, YouTube. Profit taking going on. The run could be over for now. It may not sell off, but it may start consolidating to the right. All right, Levi, I will look into it after the trading session, but unfortunately it's going to be around 10 o'clock in the morning Central Time. But I will definitely look into it. If you can, send me a direct message, but I think we have those blocked as well, or send me a message request maybe over on Discord. Mr. Lynn, I do not have opinions on stocks. I strictly follow buyers and sellers. I don't try to predict the future on anything. This whole system is set up to trigger me and let me know that, hey, the volume has increased on this stock or a certain stock, just like the one you see on the screen. I'm only interested in buying them if that case is happening. If they are attacking a stock, I'm going to go join them, and this system's going to let me know where the buyers and sellers are located. So as far as giving you an opinion on a stock, I don't do that. I'm only interested in joining the party when they're attacking a stock. My blessing is pointing south. The buyers are still trying to keep this stock upwards. They are buying up everything that's being sold. So while we're waiting to see what's happening here, I continue to look for volume spikes in this column. If nothing's happening, then I keep an eye over here. But never lose sight of these columns or this column, because the next one could pop up any moment. Starting to droop down a little bit here. My blessing was correct. It brought us to the top, started running downwards, letting us know there was weakness on board. Nothing currently happening, no spikes. Patience is virtue here. You have to wait for the stock to come to you. Don't go out and try to create a trade. That's where you lose money. We want to join the battle wherever that battle takes place. And hopefully we'll be informed of it in this column. Tim, not necessarily a sell-off, but the buyers are slacking off. That's what this is. The buyers are slacking off. The stock is starting to get weaker and declining because the buyers are no longer there driving the price up. So it could stay up here forever. That's still weakness. They just quit driving it up. Levi, Toby is one of our support department. He can assist you right there in YouTube. And thank you, Toby. Good job, Jeff. These white arrows come with the purchase of this indicator, but this indicator is not available yet. It will be released on the launch of the new website, volumespikes.com. And what they are looking for is they're watching for the body of these candles to line up like so. And once they do, it will trigger an entry arrow. But these white arrows come with this indicator. They allow you to add to your position after getting a buy signal. But after a long run up, I don't trust them up at the top of a high. Chances of a stock breaking a new high gets a lot riskier. So I would trust them down here. I would not trust them up there. There's no indicator that I can build or that anybody else can build that's 100% accurate all the time. That's why we have multiple indicators here to make a wiser decision. Good morning, Nora. No volume spike occurring at the moment. Currently waiting on a volume spike. Apparently there's nothing moving currently in the market. We did have a nice run up here. Yeah, the market is closed tomorrow in observation of Jimmy Carter's passing. GR on my screen, this one's not available. This one is a premium indicator over on WAP. This one comes with a premium membership. plus over 60 others. No, over 30 others. And on the scan side, I have over 60 scans that come with the premium membership. Make sure you check volume before you post stock picks, please, and make sure that we have enough volume to get in and get out. I know sometimes that can be a little difficult because we'll check one and it's not moving, and 5 seconds later it's flying. And thank you to Peter for posting this one. ABSI buyers are coming in. My blessing is pointing north. We want to make sure that the volume stays up here so that they keep driving the stock higher. We're watching dominator bars here. We're not watching price. We're not watching dollars. We're watching to see if the sellers come in. If they do, we have to take action. There's a few sellers taking profit here. My blessing is starting to roll over, maybe. Notice I said maybe. Because more buyers could come in and drive this price right back up, which will change the direction of my blessing. More sellers coming in. We need a tall green bar here to drive this stock higher. That is correct. This indicator here is included in a premium membership. I only have currently available 2 paid indicators. This is not one of them. We have the master scalper indicator, which is very good to trade off of. And so the master scalper's premium and this indicator's premium. All the rest is included. SANA is making another attempt. And thank you, Doc. Still hasn't broken that resistance line that I mentioned up here. That resistance line has actually dropped down to the price to set a new level. So I would say it needs to break this resistance line and at least try to break this one before I purchase. I don't want to get caught in a stock that's sluggish and I'm waiting forever for the buyers to come. This one still doesn't have the activity that we need. If you notice, the volume is paused and then it moves a little and then it pauses. There's not a whole lot of anxious buyers here. Red dominator bar of sellers. PEV, checking volume, not enough. No activity. ABSI. My blessing still pointing south. Not a lot of green bars breaking above the average volume line. We are getting a buy signal. Volume must be picking up. Numbers are starting to move nicely. Now we need some tall green bars to drive this stock higher. We need to break above that yellow average volume line. Looks like it's having trouble doing so. There we go. Some more buyers have stepped in. Let's see if they encourage others to join in and drive it up even more. We are up at a resistance level. If we break through, it could run. We are breaking through 515 now. Green dominator bar of buyers coming in. We need continuation now. Hopefully they don't give up. Struggling to stay above this resistance level now. Looks like the buyers are trying to push it higher. And a group of sellers come in and take profits. They probably spotted the weakness. Retesting that resistance level once again. This is not my kind of trade here. We've had resistance several times at this level. Chances of it breaking through are getting rare. Michael, thank you for your comments that you're making, but please refrain from saying any position that you would take. I don't mind you offering information and giving updates on something, but try not to post your personal decisions. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Don't want to mislead anybody here. No volume spikes currently happening. Still have resistance level here to break through. Fubo is falling. OST not doing anything. CURR has slowly sold off. A little bit slow this morning. We did have a small mover and a nice mover. But then all of a sudden it just went flat. Be aware of this one. It may be a pump and dump. Might be a high risk play. It is a cheap stock under $1. Don't like stocks that have run up and sold every bit of it back off. Now they're trying to run up again. That gives me the impression it's a pump and dump. And I could be wrong. I'm just giving you my personal opinion. It is going up now, 59.99, 60 cents. Spike to 61. I'm actually not drinking my coffee. $0.64 now. Spike up to 70. Be very careful here. You know it sold off really hard back here. It could happen again. So if you're in profit, take some. Good job, Greg B. and Doc. Pushing up now to 80 cents, 81. It's pretty volatile. Got to click the mouse at the right time to catch any of it. Sell signal. Good job, Terry and Doc. Going back down to the bottom now. So it's holding true to selling off hard. CURR may be making another move here. Let's see if the buyers actually come back in and drive it back up at least to this resistance level up here. That would be about a 30-cent gain if they do. Buyers coming in. We need more buyers to drive this stock up. We need a tall green bar here. Staying below the average volume line is not a good sign. Buyers are coming in to try to drive it up. We may make it to that 410. If you are in profit, I would take some just in case it pulls back from there. And we break through to 434. Now we need to make sure we stay above this resistance level. More buyers coming in. Nice tall buyer bar. Another short green bar right after it. Don't want to see any red at this point. If you start seeing red, take some profit or all of it. Buyers are still coming in, trying to keep it up there. Sellers coming in. Well, it gave you an opportunity to make 30 cents plus on this trade if you happen to catch it at the right time. Staying above 410 currently, that is a good sign. If we can keep it up there, the sellers are coming in. We're breaking back down below that 410 now. Good job, OG, D-Man, Aaron, Jamie, Nano. Good job, traders. CURR currently holding the price of 410. Watching for volume spikes in these columns. All right, we have NLSP spiking up here. We're watching dominator bars. We don't want to see red like this. We want another green tall bar to come in. Hopefully we'll break up to that 280 area. Let's see if it'll go. Pushing up there now, 288. That was quick. I'm going to get out here. Picked up that 20 cents really fast. Watching the dominator bars. I want this one to grow tall so we can keep pushing. 297, 299, 307 now. 312, 314. Easy money on this one. Make sure you take profit at the top of these candles. At least some of it. $3.17 for the spike up to the upside. Maybe more to come. It all depends on the buyers down here in this indicator. Nice push up to 330. I should have got back in, but I didn't. 330, 330, 340, 350. How much money do you want to make this morning? 360, 370, 480, 390. I can't count that fast, traders. Take profit. Don't risk it. Take it now. I absolutely love this kind of trading. Been doing it for many years. I'm glad I was able to put it in an indicator so everybody could learn. 397, 398, making a second attempt to get a little more. They probably will fail up here in this area. We got in on this one pretty early. It could trigger all of those paid indicators and bring more buyers in. 410 now, 415, 420. Getting weaker up there. The higher we get, the less buyers we have. Remember that thought. Red coming in on the dominator bar, profit taking. But you've had plenty of time to get out of this stock. Nice job, traders. Everybody knocking it out this morning. We have wins as high as $1,000, or almost 915. Sanchez, if this is what an auctioneer sounds like, I want to be one every morning. Both of these indicators down here, there's the seller bar, right? If you get here bright and early, I explain all of this at 5:55 in the morning Central Time. If you get here a little bit earlier, I explain these indicators. Right now I'm busy making money, and you should be too. Never buy the highs. If you missed it, you missed it. Just absorb it, learn from it, but don't try to chase these things at the top. You're going to get stung, or maybe you won't get stung, but you still won't make as much as the beginning of the run. Thank you, Sanchez. I like to be done trading before the market opens. That's always been my goal, and most of the time I am. Lets me have the rest of the day to do as I please. And pre-market has been hotter than the regular session for a long time now. Hope it continues. Not seeing any volume in this stock. Maybe it's a one-time buyer. We're back to quiet now. Residential, simply that the pre-market's been a lot hotter than the regular session. A lot more active trades, higher profits. I'm not liking the price ranges. I normally trade $10 to $500 a share, but these penny stocks have kept me going for a while. And they're really, some of them aren't penny stocks. They could be $5, $10. But the pre-market session has been good to us for quite some time. About 9:30 every morning, seems like the regular session just dies flat. Have a bunch of snail crawlers moving around, that's about it. So I hit it hard in pre-market, make my paycheck early, and just let it be. Doesn't bother me not to trade in the regular session. Good job, King Kong. I do sometimes. I show my trades. Most of the time I don't, because I don't want to influence anybody to, especially a new person, to trade 2 or 3,000 shares in the pre-market session. They could lose everything they got. So I kind of keep mine confidential. Every now and then, though, I'll drag my screen up there. Good job, Jimmy. Ricky, also, I miss a lot of trades because I'm instructing others. Sometimes I can't do both. I tried and tried and tried, and you still miss them. And yes, I do lose just like everybody else does. All right, YouTubers, the free hour is up. If you haven't hit the like button for me and subscribe, please do so. It makes YouTube buy my coffee each morning. I hope each and every one of you enjoyed this morning's session, made a little bit of money, figured out a little bit of information, learned a little bit. And I will see you guys on Friday. That's the next free hour of YouTube. I appreciate you joining me this morning. Have a very blessed day. I'll return on Friday. God bless. Oh, and be here at 5:55 a.m. Central Time on Friday. You might make a little bit of money if you do show up. See you later.